today. From Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. It's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos versus Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The Chargers set to go on offense for the first time, and they are led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020. Now in his second season out of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
But we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Herbert. And Cook has it, left side. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a 7-time Pro Bowl quarterback in his 10th NFL season now. That's Russell Wilson.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
On 2nd and inches, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. This crew, they were on a roll going into the bye week that they just had, Charles, so sort of picking up where they left off.
And you and I both know that when you come back off of an open week and you've been winning games, usually get a few extra days off in order to recharge and refuel, but coaches often hedge their bets too. They'll bring them back and work them really hard that first practice back to make sure that they're back and grounded.
Whatever they did, formula looking good so far in this one. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Running on first down, Eckler. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. The handoff. It's Eckler. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first. Herbert. This is caught for the grab. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Joshua Kelly. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Herbert on first down now. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throw left side, complete. That's Cook. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd down, Eckler. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, he creates a penalty.
The quick slant caught. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Eckler. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense...
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. DJ Jones Drops it for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. This will be a 34-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's out to the flat for Gordon. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 8 more yards this time, coming off back-to-back 1st down pickups. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson sets up the screen to Gordon. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I should just say, it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it at his feet. Make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets it.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Rush coming, and he's taken down. DJ Jones able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. After the sack on 1st down, Herbert, Allen's got it complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he's brought down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert, man open left side, it's Williams. Herbert back to the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing again on second down. Herbert. It's complete to Williams. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 3 yards the gain there, second down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Herbert now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins, and the lead is now 10-7. So that one a 13-play drive in total, and it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Hamler now to return it. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they really won't have much time to work with, just 19 seconds showing on the clock. Wilson's throw there, complete to Hamler. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4, second down. From the shotgun, Wilson. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
What's the deal, guys?
So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by McManus is good, and that will do it for this first half. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll begin our tour of the trip up to Toronto, Canada. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Dak Prescott strong in the victory as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year. From there, we head over to the West Coast. Check out the Niners at home at Levi Stadium. And it's the visiting Minnesota Vikings who are out in front. Kirk Cousins has fired 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting LA Rams. Aaron Rodgers with 2 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been as tight as we expected, all tied through one half of play. For the call of the second half, let's get it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And the Bronco offense ready to begin this third quarter of play. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
To throw again on second down. Wilson, he's going to drop this one down to Gordon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Wilson on first down. Rolling to his right. Able to get this to Gordon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Play action. It's Wilson.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. We're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3?
Throwing is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. And McManus able to put it through, and they will take the lead at 13-10. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Justin Herbert and the rest of the Charger offense set to take over.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
On 2nd and 7, Herbert. Looking sideline, incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the 1st row.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon.
And he's going to have a Broncos 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
They go play action now. Wilson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Jerry Tillery. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And down he'll go at the 25. 49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. The 20. 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Back to throw here, Herbert. That'll be complete to Cook.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Ebron with it over the middle. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 43. Now it's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line. Again, Herbert. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. On on 2nd and 10. Herbert, this throw over the middle, taken in by Cole. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking it all.
Touchdown! Mike Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game. Hopkins with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Hamler now to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Wilson to throw. Flush to his right.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Extra point from McManus is good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Herbert and the Chargers
down by 10, under 1:20 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Finding Allen. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory.
Herbert going to throw. He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd down.
And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Herbert.
This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against the top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels, they take the ball away, they change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Broncos, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1.